So this activity, you time 90 seconds, the whole class. Beep, and they all go. They can choose any visual prompt they want. They just circle it, and then they're going to do speech sound lines. So it could just be as simple as ant. So they could go ant, ant, done. Choose another one. It could be cat, at, cat. It could be dog, dog, dog. It's up to them. But at the end of the 90 seconds, if somebody said, what was it? They're going to have to be able to say, that was ant, that was cat, 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 that was dog. So they will hold it up and they will tell you what the words are. So this is purely and simply phonemic awareness. Now, what the children will do when they've got a bit of confidence or whatever is they'll make it a little bit more adventurous. So they might go, the, else, her, as, piece of cheese. So the mouse has a piece of cheese. So they're just doing the speech sounds. And it doesn't matter if they wouldn't know how to spell those words, because this is purely and simply the phonemes, the speech sounds. So like I said, at the end of the 90 seconds, if I said to the child, tell me what these are, they'd go, oh, that one was so that one was ant, that one was cat, cat, that one was dog, dog, that one was the other, mouse, her, as, has, piece of cheese, piece, has a piece of cheese. So 90 seconds, that's it, phonemic awareness.
It is raining and don't forget your umbrella. Genie came out of the lab.
Done. Everybody does it, the whole class does it, but they're all doing their own. And so what you're doing is going around and just observing, listening, checking. It's really straightforward, whole class, but the whole class is working at what they need to work on. Okay, so the buzzer goes beep, and then everybody rubs it off, because obviously you want your board to be, you want everything to be ready for the next day when you've finished it. So it goes beep. Some teachers have beep, and then they do it beep, and it stops 30 seconds to rub it off, beep, and they start again. So rubbing off your board. So when the next beep goes, we're ready for the next activity. Okay, so here we go. So the next activity is going to be at their code level. So here we are, if we're on the green code level. You can write it over the top or write it on the board. Okay, so the child who is on the green level is going to start here. So they're going to go s, a, t, p. So they're saying the sounds as they're doing the formation. I. That wasn't a very good was it? Now you can either say to them, keep going, keep going, keep going until the end of the 90 seconds, or they just carry on up to the next level. So let's do as much of the purple code level as we can before the beeper goes beep. D, g, and j, o, k, and s. So remember, they're going g and j. These phonemes, just say the sounds. D, g, and j, o, k, s, and k. Etc. So as you go around, you're hearing them say the sounds that are associated. So that's why we have these phonemes here, because this is telling them what the sound value is for these graphemes, because unless they're in a word, otherwise the children are not going to know. And it also has the little phonetic symbol just there, and that's really for visiting teachers or whatever. They'll go, what are they? And we'll go, they're phonetic symbols. But the children don't look at those, the children don't care about those, the children just care about the monster sound and the grapheme. Point to on your coding poster. Point to with your finger that's not got your pen in it, that's it. And with the pen hand, you're going to do this for me. Now do the ah, finger on the ah, finger on the ah, and the other hand with the pen is going to do the ah. And let's try and get it across, so we're going like that. Ah. Next one, finger on the t, pen ready to do the t. And the next one, finger on the p. Finger on the p. Oh, look, yes, so you got your finger on your p and you did the p. Brilliant. And then the I, finger on the I, and draw it. Finger on the Don't go ahead of me, and draw it. Finger on the and draw it. Oh, you knew. And draw it.
Finger on the go.
And so if you had a TA that would be going around and checking the formation at this time, well done, like you're doing. Oh, and the next one, finger on the j, but it's this j. And draw it. Finger on the g, so it's the same one. Finger on the g, and draw it. Finger on the oh. I'm so glad you're helping me because I can't see the poster. Oh, and draw it. I always draw my oh the wrong way around. I get told off all the time. Finger on the what's the next one? Oh, it's first of all, finger on the and draw it. Finger on the and draw it. Finger on the what's the next one? I can't see it. Oh, it's a hold on, I've just done that one. I did, and then I did Kurt. What's the next one? Is it this one? Finger on the next Kurt. And draw it. Oh, now it's there. Finger on the and draw it. I think I'm going to have to look at the poster because I can't remember. Finger on the, where's your finger? On the Finger on the yeah, and draw it. Finger on the that's why I've got to put your finger on it because otherwise we can lose track, can't we? Finger on the and draw it. Finger on the well done, that's gorgeous. Finger on the finger on the and draw it. Finger on the keep up with me. Oh, is it bird next? Sorry, bird. And draw it. So now I can stop.
We are listening.
We're going to move on to a purple level sound pick now. So make sure that you have some room on your board. So you might need to rub off some space.
Let's rub it off. Okay, so it goes beep, and the children go oh. So the children know, right, that child got up to there that day. So the next day, they're trying to go even further. So every single time, it's an individual child trying to beat their past. You know, it's spaced repetition. So every day we do the same activity, but they're doing more and more and more. Okay, so we've done grapheme formation, say it's draw it. Now we're going to do, so if you're on the green code level, you're just going to go to the green code level and start here. If you manage to finish it within the 90 seconds, you go up to here. As you see that a child is constantly getting up to the purple code level, and they also know that it looks like they're ready to move on, in which case that child is starting on the purple code level, or starting on the yellow code level, or starting on the blue code level. So in the classroom, when there goes beep, some children are working here, some children are working here. It's all self-paced. It's the only self-paced way of getting children through the core code in the reception classroom. So here, follow the speech sounds, say it, cross it out. So at least once a week, also write the words. So although most of the time you're going to go, you know, sat, put at pat, put it and pin, to it and tin, etc. Once a week they'll go, I've got a really bad rubber, sorry. So once a week, oh, ignore that, they'll go at sat. I might put a little dot. At pat. They'll write it. It and pin, etc., etc. So every child is just working through at their pace until the buzzer goes. And even at this stage, we've got that there because that's saying, oh, look, in this word, the A maps to the schwa sound because we don't say Santa, do we? Santa. Santa. So that means it maps to the schwa. So you can already see, I mean, you know, we're still in work term 1 already, you can already see that very quickly you'll be able to say go, and they just get on with it. So your whole poster activity will be just start, and that means that you can then just go around and check what they're doing.
What is spin? Span. It knit. Hand. It stand. Or hell.
Oh, try that again, Baba.
Tickle.
Oh, is it? It is tickle, tickle.
Yeah, that is tickle. Bird.
Yeah.
Best.
You're the best.
On the top. Say the sound. Green. The oldest.
So anyway, so we rub it off and then we turn it over. Now the children can go through the chants themselves. Sit, and to ants. You might have the whole class going through the chants themselves, starting at their code level. So some children might be starting here. J, jelly, fish, v, at and van, w, it and win, x, ox, box, yell, I, for I fly, e, happy, z, etc. Or what? Once a week, have the whole class go through the whole thing. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes. It's a bit long and laborious. You might choose not to, but I once a week in reception, certainly from term 2, I go through the whole thing once a week with the whole class, and they seem to like it. I find it a bit boring, but that's because my brain knows how to do it. So for most of the children, this is new, and it's getting them a chance to actually look at the stuff they haven't covered yet. So that's the chance. Then we go down to this one.
Watch. Watch. Ow. Goes. I buy. Foot or floor.
Get there.
Eat. Over. East.
Box, call, pull, walking, march, dinner, pull, scream, pull, eat, kids, stop. I'm done the keyring. Right, Sunny, Rafe.
Say the sound, follow the sounds and say the words for me.
Get gant, giant, horse, cook, kicked, cook, clothes, got all go out deceive.
So beep. So this time they start at their code level. So if a child is here at the level 3, they go ow, how, goes, but I buy, so for all four, so a say, but eat and bean. So it says follow the sound, say the word. So that's when we're going ow, how with our duck hands, or say it, write it. So then again, it might be, just put my, get it ready. Okay, so and in turn 1, this is when we're training them how to, you know, where to put the board and so it's comfortable and whatever else. So some of the children might be going ow, how, goes, goes, goes. I might talk about that. But I buy, for all four. But if you tell the class that they're all got to write it, then the whole class is writing it. But they're basically, again, working through these at their code level. So it means that every day, spaced repetition, they know what they got up the day before, and they're pushing themselves. Every time they start again, so if they're starting at the level 1, they're going the, I, and. Is, on, so, what, was, to, you. If they're not sure what it is, they leave it out, come back to it and ask you later. But if they haven't dotted it, it just means I wasn't sure what the word was. So you're basically going around listening and thinking, does the child know the sounds? Are they giving the correct sounds? You know, they're not going there or a there or whatever else, that they're going here, see, or saw, any, many, with, a, they, said, do, as, has, I, my, after, or after, if you say that is this, but it, os, because, like, I, me, she, up and come, the, they, what. So, it's a real mixture of whether you just do the sounds, and then once a week I would say to them, right, no sounds, just say the word, cross it out. So they're going to go the, I, and, is, on, so, what, etc. It's really, they love it and they go really, really fast. But when you can see that a child really knows the words, you would say to them, right, do you know what, you know level 1, and I can see you're moving up to level 2, so this time start on level 2. So this is where the teacher comes into it, and they're responding to what they see, and they're using their professional judgment to see where the child is up to. Okay, so then the bell goes, the ringer goes again, and we'll rub it all off again.
Box, call, pull, walking, march, dinner, pull, scream, pull, eat, kids, stop. I'm done the keyring. Right, Sunny, Rafe.
Say the sound, follow the sounds and say the words for me.
Get gant, giant, horse, cook, kicked, cook, clothes, got all go out deceive.
And then we go to the very last thing, where they're going to scan it to yourself. So they can, because it's spaced repetition, again, the child has already gone the ant and the pan, 2 weeks ago. So that is familiar because they've been saying it every time as they do more and more and more. And as it becomes more familiar, they're doing it quicker, so they're going through. So spaced repetition in this is absolutely brilliant. So it's not just spaced repetition, it's self-paced, it just really works for the brain. So these are all green code levels, so it's using that sat pin and the high frequency words. Here, a purple code level, so this is when we're using those graphemes. So these have the graphemes from green and purple code level and the high frequency words. So when we come up to the yellow code level, if a child starts there, it means that all of the words consist of green, purple or yellow and the high frequency words. And you guessed it, when they come to blue, we're using all of these graphemes, high frequency words, reading the sentences, but they have to be able to scan it to yourself. So if they go, the ant, supposing they've just started the blue code level, and they go, the ant is on the tap, because that's so familiar, because, you know, for their brain it's really, really quick fluency. The ant is on the tap because he's the hot, thirsty. So they've decoded it, and that's fine. They've sounded it out, whatever you want to call it. And sticky, he is ope. So we're forcing a bit of set for variability there. He is hoping for a hot drop of water to fall. So they did that, you know, quite sort of robotic, and so no robot voices. So if they did it with a robot voice, we'll say, now do it again with a speaking voice. So that's, imagine that was in your head, you might have said it aloud, but this time do it for real, and this time you're going to try and do it without a robot voice. So they're basically taking their time working through these in the 90 seconds that you give them to be able to read these with fluency and comprehension. So this is your core code on an A3 coding poster with 30, 40, 50, I've had 100 children working in a hall on this at their code level, because we've got to rapidly, you know, if I've got lots and lots of children, that I've got to rapidly make sure that they know the graphemes, the high frequency graphemes that we're testing in the phonics screener check, and also the sound value. And again, that's why we have the sound value there. So they're looking at that, and yes, that could be sh, like machine, or like Christmas or whatever, because we have an opaque orthography. So what we're saying is here, it is a CH, but although you know that in this code level it represents a ch, we're just showing you, because this phoneme says ch, this one says sh, this one says a, the, th, this, thun, etc. A, like 8, height, like height. So it's never graphemes in isolation. Always either with a phoneme, so there's the sound value, or with a word.